Guy, welcome back there. We're just lost in the trance in that song. Daddy song, anyways. Stepdad, daddy in-law song. Listen, we got a very special guest here in today. This man is talking on behalf of Bina, which is the junior basketball program that's going around, that's doing amazing things. I believe Bina is a word for meteor. It's got here. I'll take a quick little look. When the Spirit Mother's children on earth are in need of help, she sends her star children home in the form of media. Brother, I'll call you. We've been calling each other. We've been having text messages over Instagram and other things, but we're trying to get together. I'm glad that you're finally here. Ian Walley-Stack, hey, well, welcome to Noongar Radio.
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out whether to call you bro, whether to call you uncle, or whether to call you dad, or what.
Well, there comes a stage. I was having a laugh because there comes a stage when you walk past the average Noongar on the street and they say, "Hey, going uncle," I'm like, "Oh, okay." So okay. So I'm gonna have to accept the grey hairs on my head and my elder. But look, boss, to have you on here.
Thank you.
You've come under this thing that we want to talk about. Is called the grassroots. Just to promote local talent and what's going on around that needs. We're going to use our platform to promote especially junior sports. You know, you fellas do an amazing job. Adam Desmond is a guy over there.
He's a pioneer, that bloke. Isn't he? Yeah.
And I've seen some results, including last year's achievements with the National Indigenous Basketball. And we took out the girls and the boys, right?
Boys and the girls.
18, 16s.
Under 7 national champions.
That
WA took it out.
And the photos that I've seen, you can't tell me that's not a direct thing from Bina. Bina's been huge.
Well, it was amazing. It shows like the impact that we have, with other black fellas from all around the country. We had fellas from South Australia, New South Wales, Victoria, all in our section cheering for us because we was playing against Queensland teams.
Yeah.
So they in their home state, against their home fans and their families and stuff. And then I tell you, before the gold medal game of the boys, they were all getting nervous. Our Noongar boys they all get nervous and it was getting in their own head. So I got one of the little South Australia boys, little Cartwara fella, to come over and give the pre-game speech. And he walked over and he was like, "Brah." That's how they talk over there, brah. And brah, I tell you, all these Queensland fellas, when they leave here, they got to leave in their own cars. Use one mob, you all came here together, brah. Don't let them. You got to show them who you are, brah. All the boys started jumping around and that.
All this way, a long way.
But I tell you what, the best memories of IBA is what happens off the court because seeing all the kids come together, we have a big celebration dance where we just not even for the opening ceremony where we just messing around and back at the accommodation and all the coaches get involved, all Junior, who's pretty much Paddy Mills' right hand man and one of the presidents of the RBA or one of the head fellas, they all get in the middle of the circle and dance, and it's just a whole vibe over there.
What kind of dance you doing? You busting yumby out there, or what kind of music you listening to?
Boston, our token Wodula, our 51D Wodula spot. He was in there dancing.
The organizer.
No, the organizer. He's there to do we do traditional acknowledgement to country because we all can do welcome, so you got to do the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
But he was in there. He was twerking and everything, boy. The silly Wodula. Hey, settle down. We all family.
There's kids here.
You can do that at home, but don't do that over here.
So you've got a first-hand look at some of our upcoming talent. Are there any names that we need to look out for?
Oh, well, first one that comes to mind, I'd say Lassie Edgar. He's a young fella. I think he's only like 15, 16, and he took out the finals MVP, and then I got the privilege to coach him a couple of weeks ago over at AIS for the national performance camp. Yeah. And man, being 15, 16, how composed, mature he is, just willing to learn, and he's got the best heart going. So I'd say, you got him, you got Marley Sam, who's just an undersized guard, but he's everywhere on the court. Pest on defense, can shoot the hell out of the ball.
Got a bit of speed to him, mate.
Who's like,
That's my nephew. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, that's someone who I think has just hit the ground running in terms of being like a force when he steps in the gym, and you've got everyone, you know, Orba that just went, you know, you got Sun saying, you know, who's that kid there?
Yeah.
And, you know, all these kids, they're their own worst enemy. No one can stop them kids except for themselves. So if they can just, you know, stick the course, trust the process, and do what they need to do every day, they'll go far.
Well, it's a lot easier now because they have this program. Bina is doing
all the pathways.
Yep.
They're doing amazing things. I went to the basketball carnival the other day, and when I see these Bina singlets and teams, that's Murich, you know.
Yep.
So you follow what kind of programs do you do? Have you got regional and all this kind of stuff? Or?
Oh man, we don't get a break from the kids. We always around the kids. And fellas wonder why I'm a kid brain, because we with kids 24/7. I'm like, well, what do you expect? I got to relate to the kids. But yeah, so we in schools we do. So one of the strengths that I bring into Bina is the cultural programs and the cultural knowledge. Obviously, being blessed with dad growing up, see the post up there, big hungry man. So you know, being blessed with a lot of cultural knowledge and a lot of leaders that I can learn off. What's
up, Phil?
Yeah, that's what I bring into the program. And so we're in schools doing not only basketball clinics but cultural programs as well. And if kids aren't from here or you know want to figure out where they're from, then we'll help them trace their ancestry, teach them a little bit about stolen generation, and then how that kind of affects today. A lot of the kids think, oh, that happened ages ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that happened to your nan.
Yeah, grandparents, that's it.
That happened to your grandparents, and then kind of figuring out, you know, letting them know what intergenerational trauma, how they can break cycles, and then figure out, all right, if they like sport, how can they make a pathway through sport, and then what else do you want to do as well that sport can lead you to? Because as you guys know, sport's not going to be around forever.
Oh, that's it.
And it's a great gateway for you to go off and do other things.
And you make many friends, you know, along the way that you know you can actually introduce yourself and introduce them to a new life as well. You know, so it's a good pathway to go down. And just what sort of what schools do you go into at the moment?
At the moment, so we've got a partnership with Communicare at the moment, where we're in a school in Huntingdale, school in Armidale, I think Gwyn Park and Huntingdale Primary. Also a couple of schools out in Midland. We work with the Muditch kids, the Muditch Noongar Community College. Gwyn Park, we got quite a number of schools. A lot of signing in, you know, when you sign in the school,
that's it. They might just give you your own photo card now.
That's what we need. We need to be like Woodside over here, boy. We're just a font. We need a font.
He don't even need that. They know him.
They know who I am.
He hang around there all the time.
Yeah, Mr. Woodside with a big gold card here won't even buy me a
cool drink.
As I said, man, I hate money, so don't give me any money.
Because he spent $1,000 on a suit.
Now, Midland is a strong area for junior basketball, right? That's where I played my junior basketball. There for Mustangs out there. And
how long ago was that?
Dream time, brother. Well, a long time ago. Is that still strong down that way?
Well, it is still strong, and it's only getting stronger. So, did you guys hear what happened this week?
No, we didn't.
Enlighten us, please.
Bina is now Basketball WA affiliated. So for the first time, it's been 12 years of Bina pushing to be affiliated. This means, one, yes, they can play championship division, but two, this also means, did you guys know Bina, when they play state champs in these state tournaments, they're not allowed any wobble players.
Oh, really?
So all the wobble players, they have to play for their own team. If you play for Joondalup, you have to play for Joondalup, any other club. Now, and before that, you know, if they wanted to play for Bina, they would have to leave their club first, drop out of the wobble system for that year, and then be able to play with their family and their friends in Bina. Now they can move freely. Now they can do whatever they want. They can play championship division. So all those times you hear Bina winning state champs or winning these state tournaments, they're doing that without any wobble players. So now that they're affiliated, they can do that. They can get D-League. They, you know, come under that banner. And it's been 20 years since Midland has had a Basketball WA affiliated side. So that would have been when you was playing. So since Fabian Woods left Midland,
full name and all, boy.
They said, you know what, we don't want no more young guys playing basketball because this Woods fella ruined it for everyone.
Sorry, 6056.
He averaged 2 shirt fronts a game. But no, yeah. So basketball in Midland's back, and it's exciting to see, you know, what this youth can do, and well, we know what they can do, but it's exciting to see them actually getting the recognition that they deserve, and being on the court. You know, it's gonna be exciting. The next year or two is going to be very exciting.
Well, that's congratulations for starters, Bino. That's an awesome achievement. Now, I know like some blackfellas going into a basketball, like a high division basketball team, they might feel a bit, you know, timid or a bit anxious of what they can and can't do. But being supported by like a blackfellow team and blackfellow organisation, that's awesome. That's a huge achievement, and I have to keep an eye on that.
Oh, definitely.
I tell you what, man, that's boss Adam Desmond. Give me a line. No, that's Darty. You know, and I can't wait to see what you fellas are going to. Can't wait to see what's going on in the future. You know, that's boss.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting.
So I got a question. It's
Oh no.
It's a bit of a personal question. So from your time when you was a little fella, you know, running around snotty nosed Kimbies. So from your time in juniors, cuz, to the juniors you see now playing, how have you seen the game transition? Like fellas like Steph Curry would have had a big impact on the way the game is playing now compared to when you was growing up. So yeah, how have you seen the game transition?
First of all, I never wore Kimbies. Let's just get that out of the way. I just
straight to the casino from the hospital.
I was free falling. No, I've seen the game change. One, the shorts got smaller. The shorts used to come down to my knees.
Oh, yeah.
The shoes got changed. I remember, you know, growing up.
And ones?
Yeah, and ones. But honestly, when you talk about the style of play game with shooting, you know, with small guards kind of coming into the game, having more of an impact of the game. I think the roles of the big man has changed heaps. Like, you know, I was watching the other night Shaq versus prime Dwight Howard 2010 versus old Shaq.
A beast.
Seen that video?
Yeah.
And you see the different types of the bigs fighting for position, whereas now you get a lot of high pick and rolls where the big is able, like Jokic, he's able to set a screen instead of rolling to the basket like a normal big, rolls to the three. How do you guard that? You know what I mean? And then that draws the big man out, and then you've got other guys that can get to the rim. So,
that's it.
It's a lot more. I feel like it's a lot more fast paced now, this game, but you know, obviously, I'm learning from these kids. I'm learning from how they play, and the game is forever changing, but if you can do the fundamentals and you can do the small things right,
got to adapt,
you know, that's the most important, you know, breaking it down.
Well, thank you for that question.
No way. So when are we getting shots up?
I got another question. We can have shots tonight later on. Watching WWE. Oh, you mean basketball?
Courts, they're going to the courts. Yeah.
You would have gave a popsy.
So I got two more. I got two more questions, if that's all right. The first one I'll ask is, who is the next big game changer?
Dante Woods.
Ooh!
Dante Woods. He's with, I believe he's with Willetton Tigers this season. If you follow basketball, you're a fan of basketball, even if you just support young blackfellas that are doing good, go check out one of his games. I guarantee you will leave there saying, this man is the next Keanu Pinder, the next James Ennis, and I believe is the next big thing to come out of Perth.
That's boss. All right, the last question I've got. How come you have never beaten Alistair in a one-on-one?
You know that's a lie. Whoever told you that information is misleading you. They're lying to you.
It's a local source.
It's not a valid source. It hasn't been verified.
I was there.
He's verified on Instagram.
Yes.
You can ask, because I know you're a popular man. You part of a lot of group chats. You can ask the group chat who here truthfully has beat Isaiah one-on-one. So, you'll get dead. You'll be removed from the group chat. No one will want to talk to you.
SMS number 0476 797
Dob yourself in
01.
Yeah.
So I always say this, just to keep it humble. You know, it's not. I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me. So with that being said, I believe what they're saying. You know, they've always beaten. Alistair's always beaten you in a one-on-one. Is that true or not? Be honest with us, man. It's just us.
And what are we talking? We talk basketball. We talk what?
Mario Kart.
Basketball, NBA 2K. Yeah.
You know
We're
what?
talking darts. We're talking anything.
Nah, that bloke. Like when you talk about Alistair, man, he's a competitor. He hates losing. So you know what? I'm gonna give my brother the respect he deserves, and I'm just gonna say no comment. So when he wakes up and he sees this, I'll say no comment.
I think like for a lot of the listeners, what's the process of getting to like NBL? Because we know the process of getting drafted and all this here from footy. Mm-hmm. Just sort of give us a little idea of how that goes.
Well, that's the thing with IBA and basketball now is there's more of a pathway. A lot of you look at fellas like Arthur Jones for Western Bulldogs. You know, wicked basketballer. Everyone thought he would have a career in basketball with how he played, the way he viewed the game, and then more of a pathway through football. Turns to footy. Look what happens within a year. Gets drafted. So when you talk about pathways to NBL, I think we're still creating that. Even though we do have a couple black fellas in the NBL system, we can always expand and find more. But obviously IBA opens up so many doors, not only for players but for coaches, for refs. You got Jackie Dover, who's an Indigenous woman, NBL ref, does all like the FIBA World Cups and all of that. So when you talk about pathways, I think IBA is probably one of the biggest ones, is what Paddy Mills have set up, and that's their goals, is all aspects of the game, not just playing but coaching, reffing, officials and that sort of stuff. But definitely get into your systems, watch a lot of basketball, think about how you can break down defense, and then defensively what can you do, what's your strengths, what's your weaknesses, and really map that out, break the game down to its simplest form.
Definitely put in the work, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Trying to think of that quote, the Kevin Durant quote.
Was it talent beats hard work?
Hard
work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. That's right, and it's the little things every day.
If you're just joining us on Sports Central, we're joined by Ian Walley-Stack.
And Popsy.
And Popsy.
Yeah.
We're talking about Binner. Now listen, if young fellas or mothers or fathers are listening to this, how do they get their kids into this awesome program?
Well, it doesn't matter their age, because we just started Aussie Hoops as well, so that's pretty much starts at the youngest age, 3 and 4. We've got a domestic comp starting term 2, so it's the first time that Binner is running this domestic comp out of Swan Active. So next term that starts. So register your teams. If you don't have a team, register your kids to play in one of our teams. And then we also, look for us when we're coming to your schools, because we're all around Perth.
Would they have to go through the website, or just hit you guys up wherever possible?
Hit us up. Definitely hit Adam Desmond up. Whether it's on our socials, Binner Futures, or whether you're messaging any one of us, our coaches, directly, we'll get you in a team. With Binner, it's the more the merrier.
All right. So, hey, this has been the Boss Yarn now. We're going to go a quick break. We're going to come back. I want you to hang around. We're going to talk a bit NBL, NBA, and our man Popsy going to talk about darts.
Oh, we also have our True Yarn Win Yarn as well.
True Yarn Win Yarn coming up. It's a banger.
Can't wait for that.
Let's chuck a song on there, brother. Welcome back to Sports Central.
Such a sweet black man.
Thank you, Fiona Councillor, for writing a song about me. We are joined here. We're back with Peter G, Andrew, Aaron, Popsy, Fabian Woods, and we are Isaiah Walley-Stack. I do apologise. There was one Ian Wally up in Wickham there. I used to live there, so shout out to all the mob up there in the Pilbara.
He had to go into the bathroom there just to wipe the tears.
That's right, man. Just a quick shout out to shout out to Sun there. I do believe he replied to young Isaiah's. He didn't reply to Mr. Yaron's Instagram, but. We're happy to have all you fellas listening there. Don't forget to send an SMS 0476 797 601. Listen, I'm going to touch on the MVP, NBL.
Oh, Bryce,
Chicken and Bryce.
Got the fans MVP and then took out the association MVP.
Now, we talked about the Wildcats, and we did bag them earlier because they did have a bad run, but as soon as Bryce...
no, who is we?
Yeah.
Who is we? Who is we?
One team here at Sports Central. Now... Isaiah, have you got the privilege to meet Bryce?
I've only met him once.
Yep.
I've only met him once, and that was at Basketball WA, and he's just surreal. Like I think,
class.
Yeah, all class. I know one of the brother boys ran into him at Maddington Shops not even a couple of weeks ago, and he was just walking by himself, and nodding around, just walking around, being a normal black fella in Maddington.
That's how we do.
He's wicked, and then drops 20, 30
just casual
on the weekend. There you go.
So the finals start soon, don't they? In the NBL?
Yes. So we just got in there.
So we still hanging around second?
Yeah, we just got in there, Wildcats. So it looks like it's going to be good. I mean, if they can grab some damn rebounds and box out, then they'll be right.
Well, that's how Keanu, eh?
Yeah, man.
He's going all right. He's a bit of a garbage man, just taking care of all the track,
And you get him in the open floor, he gets in on a fast break, there's no one that's going to stand in front of him.
He got a couple of highlight reels there. See that dunk the other week?
Yeah.
We
just
mad bloke.
So we finished second. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Sorry.
I thought
I'm trying to build up to a question here. I was going to say, so we finished second. That's great. That means we also get home finals here. You reckon you'll be attending any of them?
Oh, definitely. I'm hitting up. As soon as we finish this, I'm messaging Ricky Grace for tickets straight away.
You got one for us?
Shout out to
Rick, we need 4 tickets here, please. VIP.
We're big supporters. Big supporters.
Yes, Mr. Grace.
No, he's a wicked man. He's active.
Race us with some tickets.
Even Sun, you're listening. See if you can get some people.
Oh, wait.
Michael Walton's sitting there front row all the time. Yeah, and I'm sure I've seen about 3 empty seats next to you. Come on.
We can cut one of us out of there.
No, I know the Lynx got a game tonight. I'm sure Sun will be in attendance.
Yeah, big supporter of the Lynx.
I've seen that quite a few times.
No, that's wicked what he's doing for women's sport. Even just being a supporter and a fan of it, that goes a long way in itself.
Yeah, we did win. No, we touched on all the championships that the junior boys won. Let's have yarn about the Yorgos. Are there any good Yorgos coming through that we need to keep an eye out for? Because they did take out the championship over there.
Oh man, you got Ava Rioli. There's so many. There's Sienna Girardi. Man, if you seen this girl play, I don't want to. She just plays different. She plays basketball like ours, and she'll come down, size the girl up, hit her with the 3 combination, between the legs, cross behind the back, finish at the rim, and then we'll flex or something. She's the next one. So I know, man, when she gets the ball in her hand, it's just crazy. But there's so many of those RBA girls.
There's something about those Riolis in every sport, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Ava boy, she's wicked. She won the So at the end of it, she got the girls award, and then they said, "Oh, yep, now you're going to junior NBA in Vegas." So she went over there for, about a month and worked out and played, and just, being a young Indigenous girl from here, getting those sort of opportunities, that's setting her up for life.
That's what you folks doing amazing things. Adam Desmond should be proud of yourself too, Deon. We're definitely going to keep an eye. We're always going to give them a shout out. Make sure you let us know when your next carnival or any programs that come. Give us a buzz and give you a shout out.
Yeah, for sure. I think Bunbury's on there. I think we're going down to Bunbury and running a few clinics down there in a couple of weeks, so that should be really good. Yeah.
Let's go to Bunbury listeners, or mob down there. I'm sure there's a few garlics down there. Bunbury, I don't know if down there or Jettas and all that. Hey, shout out to all them Jettas. I had a good time last night. I was at the Honky Tonk Bar.
Look out.
Having a couple of cordials.
Honky Tonk,
Oh, yeah, Uncle Tonk.
Still in the same place.
But, I see that the other radio. But we had, shout out to all the boys there. Had a wicked time. All you Jetta boys, thanks for not buying me a drink, but some bought songs.
If Louis listening as well.
Who?
Louis.
Oh, yeah, thanks for...
He's happy to come in if he wants.
Yep.
But, yeah. No, we're getting guests, we're trying to build our rapport with everyone, so we're doing our best here, as volunteers, so, if anyone wants to help out, we're happy to take it.
Just remember, volunteers are work.
Volunteers.
There's a lot of people. Hey, listen, before we need to move on. So we need to talk about darts, because we have a big community that's full of dart players, and there's always a big carnival. Andrew, Pop, Yaron, you got the floor.
Alright, so in darts, what's been happening in darts lately? So, a couple nights ago they had the Darts Premier League, and what the Darts Premier League is the best players in the world play in the Premier League in England. So they play 17 weeks, then they play finals, you know. Top 4 get through to the finals. But in the Premier League, the list starts off with Michael Van Gerwen. He's the best darts player probably in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
But then you got Michael Smith, who's the, I think he's number 4 in the world at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got this young fella named Luke Littler. He's 16 years of age.
16.
And oh boy, I've never seen a 16-year-old look 40 before. But that bloke there, he's 16 years of age and he's dominating. He's honestly dominating. He's getting 100 average every game, you know. He's very special to watch.
Yeah.
So 16 years of age. But speaking of up-and-coming followers in darts, we've got a bloke that we want to give a shout-out to, Mitchell Galby. He's the number 1 Australia boys darts player, and he's only 15 years of age. Ooh. And he's from WA here too.
Everywhere.
Yeah, just imagine, you know, being a 15-year-old throwing a pair of darts there. I've got a lot of uncles, you know, that, you know, have been throwing darts for 20-plus years that still can't throw them properly.
Pair of darts, you said?
Yeah. A trio, yes. A trio. Thank you. Well, they only used 2 darts, third one off the board. I've been playing darts for the last 3 or 4 years, boy, and I'll tell you what, it's a love and hate, isn't it? Mm. It's a little bit like golf. When you throw good pair, you think, oh, too lovely, and then you come back and you throw a 3. You just love it.
Can you relate to that, Pete? You play a bit of golf, darts?
Golf? Oh, yeah.
Darts is like golf, Pete.
I do have a throw now and again. I'm actually looking at purchasing a dartboard for home, so, you know, maybe one of these days hold a little event with the boys.
Yeah, one day when you're feeling dirty. I said one day when you're feeling dirty.
Oh, yeah, that's it, you know. Trio.
You throw darts or what, Mr. Ian Walley-Stack?
No, man, I play for fun. I can't play competitive.
Oh, yeah.
I play for fun. I play around the world. I play footy.
I can barely count.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sick of playing with young guys that can't count, and you need a calculator right there on the side.
You're playing with the wrong young man.
I'm playing with Uncle Shannon Davis. I'm playing with, and I don't know why I'm inconsistent with my dart.
That's alright. Tell them Noongars that can't count, just treat it like there's money, because then, you know, keep track.
Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah.
Just say, when you hit like 15 and you got to take it away from 360 or whatever.
You lost me already.
Say
it again.
So when you have a big score and you got to take away the number, just say, oh, just act like, you know, you're taking away a Happy Meal or something. $15 Happy Meal. Shout out McDonald's.
So who's in your group of dart players that you like to play against?
So I play in Belmont Darts. And, you know, our teams are pretty fun to play out there. And in terms of flog, now, if you bring any of them, if you bring 501 in,
501 or 301?
Oh, you mean in darts? Nah. So I will say I'll flog all of them, but if you bring any of them in, they'll be. Nah, I always play with my cousins Matthew and Aiden as well. Shout out Matthew Smith, Aiden Smith. But you know, whenever I go down there, oh boy, I can't even tell you really without getting not just thinking about how the darts go. I always get items from them. I love it. I love getting flogged.
And if you mob can't count, there is a few apps on the Play Store and Android, Apple Store and all that.
Just use your fingers.
All right, we'll move on now. That way
well, I want to know one. You got matching dart shirts?
Yeah.
You do? So you rock up like a squad when you...
we rock up like an actual squad.
Good squad.
I rock up very professional as well. I wear the dress shoes and the dress pants. Yeah, hair slick back.
How much did everything cost there?
They my work clothes as well.
So you don't get changes.
So on Thursdays, I go to work on my dart shirt.
Don't even go home, just...
Yeah, I got my darts in my pocket there at work just in case work rip out dart. They need to know.
Someone want to play you on the streets.
Yeah.
You're about that life.
Walking home and see a dartboard and, follow us around, I got to walk up and just make sure they know who man is.
Some people press the button and get up the phone.
I walk. Yeah. I walk into nightclubs. When I walk into nightclubs, I scour the area just to see who can beat me in darts.
You put $5 on the table, eh?
I can beat you.
They cut the music, everything go
quiet. Yeah.
Well, if you had an entrance song, WWE, like song? What would you come into?
They do that for darts.
Oh, they do actually.
Yeah.
They actually do.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd walk out to. Probably. You got.
Well, you even look at Bam Bam in UFC. He came out to Barbie Girl.
I'd probably come out to a Yazza song or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably hit my cousin up and say, "Hey, cuz,
Create something for me.
yeah, create something for me."
Alright, yeah. Alright, we're almost finishing, yo. I'm going to chuck in my little quick yarn. Quick yarn, alright?
Yep.
So I was at my boys' little athletics. What are you laughing for now, brother? That was my first sentence.
No, I was wiping my nose.
It's funny. It's funny.
So anyway, long day at little athletics, and I was talking there with one of my boys with, and this car in it was parked next to my car, looked just like our car. So I was walking along, and I jumped in this car, the Wakeland's car, and I was looking at it. I jumped in.
Was it unlocked?
Thing was unlocked, but because she only just jumped out. This woman, Wakeland woman, only just jumped out, and I put my seatbelt on, and I see my yoga and all the kids there looking at me like, oh God. And I see the white woman there looking at me like, ah. And I said, what is she so shocked about? I turned around, and the babies are still in the capsule.
No.
So I looked around, and that was So from this day on, I've been called Willy Roncar. Short and sweet.
That's a good yarn. That's a good yarn.
That's one. So we've got 2 good yarns. Pete, you're up next, mate. You better have some kind of win.
I'll be waiting 2 weeks for that one. That's for sure.
Pete's not here next week. So
Yeah.
listen, we're going to wind up here.
Just before we wind up, the next song I just wanted to give a shout out. Wanted to give a shout out to my sister girl Chrissy. Chrissy lives up in Kalgoorlie there. She's been up in Kalgoorlie for a while. Next song is for you, just as long as you don't go falling for those Kalgoorlie mans, Chrissy Yarra.
Boy, you guys want to thank Isaiah Walley-Stack. Thank you for coming. It's very informal. Boss, we'll have to walk up there. We're going to jump on your iPod. Your iPod's going off, man.
Yeah,
you should be very proud of yourself doing us.
When are you coming on? We got to sort that. We got to sort
I know, man. It seems like every off pay week.
Yeah, every off pay week.
Is it a we or is it you?
He only pointing to you. I'm waiting for my invitation.
All of us. I'd love all 3 of you to come on the podcast, man. Like we just had Derek Nat up, Spencer alone, and then if we had Sun on as well. So got a few more lined up for this month, and I don't know, like the last month or 2, it's just kind of blown up. So it's honor one to be invited here, and then building this relationship, and you guys jumping on the podcast for sure.
Kaya
Podcast on Spotify,
and
YouTube. Yeah, go have a listen.
Pete, what's up today? Nothing? Weekend?
Oh, Elimination Chamber, brother.
See you there. Thank you, everybody. Peter Garrett, Andrew Yarn, Isaiah Walley-Stack, and Fabian Woods signing off. Everybody have a great weekend. It's nice and cool outside. Good little Netflix kind of weather.
Cover weather.
I'll be at the WW. Everyone now, come say good day. This is us at Sports